over now, so don't despair. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay.
I feel the most when I'm alone. I think of you 'cause when you're gone, I remember the feelings, they're hidden in the dark. I never left my feelings shown. I feel the most when I'm alone. But now the rush is longing to be waking up. I belong in your future, but I'm fighting in the dark. You never let your feelings show anymore. We don't kiss the way we used to anymore. You don't hold me like you used to anymore. You're holding on to feelings, let them pour out on me. On me. On me. Now what's the point to be alone? My life is empty without you, there'd be no home. I done wrong in the past, but I was fighting in the dark. And I won't hold my feelings back anymore. I wanna kiss the way we used to anymore. You don't have to wait anymore. I'm holding on to feelings that I'm pour out on me. I feel the most when I am all alone, 'cause feelings are so hard to show you. I think of you 'cause I have not forgot the feelings that I still have for you anymore. I wanna kiss the way we used to anymore. You don't have to wait anymore. You're holding on to feelings, let them pour out on me anymore. Way we used to anymore. You don't have to wait anymore. You're holding on to feelings that
Hello, everybody.
Oh,
Hello, everybody.
oh,
on me.
How are you all
we're on a
doing?
wide camera for once.
Are you, what, yeah,
I dig it.
yeah.
Nice to be able to see the whole room.
I was changing some colors. I
Yeah,
don't
the
think
room looks different.
I like them, but I'm gonna be continuing to change them today.
Yeah, this everything that I can't tell what you changed, but it looks different.
It looks different,
The
huh?
back wall and the floor.
Yeah. And the shadow colors a little bit.
I've never seen that soft shadow up there before. I don't think.
No, that's new. So
Huh.
what I did was I changed the shader that was on the room, the walls, so the carpet looks different and the back wall looks different. It's lighter. The soft shadow is actually a camera distance thing. Like if I do this, can't really see.
I can't
It gets
see.
sharper anyway. So yeah.
Huh.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of salmon pink for the wall, but that's just me.
Okay.
That's only me.
I might just revert it. Back to what it was.
I don't know. I think experimenting is fun.
Yeah.
I just think maybe this isn't the one we settle on. That's all. Hey, Kezek. Hey, Martina.
Does India glow when she turns yellow? Yeah, she does.
Oh, do.
Yep.
You want to see?
Mm-hmm. Do it.
Ta-da!
Super
Behold.
glow.
Behold. Oh no, now you can see where I am when I'm behind the sofa.
A little bit.
I like that you can run in from behind the sofa and then you like rise into position. That's amazing. Everybody's supersonic racing.
Du-du-du-du-du-du-du.
You're supersonic racing. Oh, it's the theme song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There we go.
I'm blending in too much.
Oh, with the floor and with the chair. Where did he go?
Okay, let's get this fixed. Okay, let's do it.
Alright. You wanna hop over to the art zone?
Sure. Are you showing anything today?
Nope.
Okay.
Not sure that. Nope.
Okay.
Hey, Onster. Yeah. Doig has tried some new stuff with the room. And we're not sure about it. We're gonna try some new stuff with the room. New.
New.
There it is! Beautiful. Okay,
This is what it's meant to look like. Oh, shadow?
yeah. I don't hate the soft shadow. I'm just
Okay.
not a fan of the colour of the wall, that's all.
You don't like the color of the wall?
Oh.
Hmm.
Monster isn't made. Well, maybe you guys can help find something that works. Da do do da do.
Isn't it crazy how much changes when like the shade, like it's the same texture, it's just a different shader.
Yeah, that does change a lot. Can't believe it's Wednesday. Can't believe we're halfway through the week already. This should be illegal. I know, oh no, it's Wednesday. I hate that it's Wednesday. I need it to be Tuesday, please.
Like this is what the color of the wall is meant to be.
What? Whoa, what? It's
Yeah.
grey.
It's like
You just have really warm light.
whitish gray, yeah.
Literally hell, Rob says, I can't believe it's not butter. Whoa, the lighting makes such a difference, the way it looks. Well, that means there's not really a way to get it to be like a white cream color, right?
If I can change the lighting and so there's a cool thing on the shader here where I can change like what the shadow color is. Shadow color is warm.
Oh!
Whoa.
Is that a raid? Oh, it's Psycho! Hey, Psycho! What's up?
Get him.
Thank you very much for the raid. Oh. Destroy, everybody, destroy!
Whoa. The gears have gone super glowy. That's cool.
Looks like we didn't win.
Guess not. One survived.
Yeah, hey, how's it going, Psycho? Thanks very much for the raid. Oh my gosh, the bombs.
Yeah, they keep going it's because of the lag, you know. It's because people don't see that they're defeated.
I complain. I'm in the weird space where I'm working super hard on a deadline, but I'm not as far along as I'd like to be. So I'm lamenting about the fact that we're already at Wednesday. How's Glim going? Oh, Glim's pretty much finished. We're just back and forthing with IDW at the minute about little design things like the cover, you know, the inside covers. Weeb says it's not the lag. We know they're defeated. It's to send a message.
Right. You know, it might be the.
Oh, thanks, Psycho. Yeah, it's been a long, weird time getting Glim done. I don't recommend making a book at the same time as having a day job. If you can help it. If you can help it. I wish that I had been able to focus on purely one than purely the other. We're gonna make a statement of intent. Got me smell grey.
Apparently it isn't the light. The light is white.
There's something. Gotta be if it's grey, there's gotta be something. What was everyone else up to this week? Anything cool happening? What if the shadows shift slowly as time passes? I guess that would mean that you would have to essentially give the sun movement.
The shadow placement's pretty curated. I don't want to change
fair.
that. What color do you want the main carpet to be, India?
I'm not sure. I think doing the wall first would be a good idea. I think that's going to change what colour we want the carpet to be. Like, I was looking at the back wall there, which is like a really nice bright yellow, and just thinking that like a nice bright cream next to that would look real nice, especially with all the wooden stuff you've got. But that's just me.
Brighter than
Well, that's grey to me.
this.
Oh, Weeb, yeah, that's true. Daylight saving must mean it's super late for you guys, because we're also starting real late. Like, we're starting at 9 o'clock today, whereas normally we'd start at 7:30.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to go for too long.
Oh, Spike says I snuck in and painted your wall pink. No! What are we working on, Big Bad Thief of Darkness? Well, Doig is working on stream stuff, and I am currently sipping tea, but then I'll be hopping onto boards. Though I can't show them, unfortunately. Weeb says I work from home, I nap on my lunch, don't tell my boss. Hey Weeb, you can do whatever you want at your lunch. Your boss couldn't stop you if they tried. Don't even worry about it. It's your lunch to do with what you want. If you want a nap. Yeah, answer, that's totally fair. You should get some rest. I'm sorry that we're so late today. Yeah, that good sleep.
Our bedroom you were able to put over a ValUwU blind that lets the completely blacks out light. So I woke up and I was like, oh, it's still dark. And then I woke up in a slightly bit more panic going, I know why it's still dark. And I got up and it was 8:30. And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, that's because he was trying to lock me in the room yesterday and make it dark. He put the blind down and then tried to shut me in.
I don't know where the control for that has gone either.
You walked away with it after you locked me in the room.
Oh no.
So it could be anywhere.
Could be anywhere. Made it yellow.
Inky Pink says never sleep with darkened blinds, you'll sleep till forever. It's interesting, isn't it though? Like, we've never had blinds like that before. And the room is like completely dark at night. And yet we've got a skylight, and the skylight still brings in light, so I guess it must be moonlight or starlight or just like ambient light from street lamps down on street level or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey pal. Room become yellow. Yeah, Psycho, we got a nice lighting system in our place. At some point soon, it will even become less of a box kingdom and more of an actual place to live. Oh, non-existent pumpkin, you sleep through the day. Are you a nocturnal worker? Oh, Psycho, yeah, we did say we moved. So, we moved like a week before last, I think. We've been in here properly for just over a week now. But because of deadlines and such, we decided to leave unpacking until we're both free to do so. So that means that everything is, pretty much everything except the essentials is still in boxes. It's nice to have our own space, though. Mike got his special rice cooker
It did.
It
We got a
arrived.
rice cooker.
And he got so excited about it. And he made us rice yesterday night and it was really nice.
It took an hour and it made good rice.
It was really nice.
And I coupled it with yakitori beef and peppers. Red peppers. Apparently, when I went to call India to say the food was ready, she said, "You look like you have a glow of, was it pride or triumph or
Yeah,
something?"
you were radiating pride.
Yeah.
I looked in the door and you were stood there looking all pleased with yourself and all happy, and it was really nice. And I was
'cause
like,
I made rice. Well,
Yeah.
it made rice, but I made it make rice. And it was good. I washed the rice, put it in, hit the button, go rice.
yeah.
And then it was on. Oh, whoa! And then it was on keep warm for a bit, for like 4 hours, and then I checked it and it was still good, but I was full. So
So we don't need that. But it was real good. My favourite part is that there's a corridor that leads down to where our kitchen is. And the corridor smelled real nice. And we're gonna go and get the rice. Aurora's Forest said, I came in with Julie's raid yesterday and I'm so happy I decided to stay here. I love lurking, such cozy morning vibes. Oh, we're really happy to have you here. Thank you so much, and thank you Pilkey for gifting a sub to Aurora's Forest. That's super cool of you, thank you. I hope that you enjoy using the emotes and just hanging and lurking and having a chill. The Cromel was INOQ says, Mitch Hedberg once said, I like rice. Rice is really good when you're very hungry and you want 2,000 of something.
I like Mitch Hedberg.
I would like
good.
2,000 rice, please. That guy says, are we still both in Ireland? Not anymore. Sorry, Mike, what were you going to say?
You can make fried rice the next day for lunch. Just throw it in the pan with some veg or whatever. We could do that.
Whoa, what? How do you do that? La Brea, recipe, please. I mean, I heard it's not great to reheat rice, so...
It keeps warm for 12 hours. But since I made it at whatever, you would need to have eaten it like you would have needed to eat it half an hour before we woke up. Which you couldn't have done. I'm glad I did what I did.
Yeah. I also heard that it does make really good porridge, apparently, as well. The rice cooker.
It says that, and I believe it. But I feel like porridge would be harder to clean the thing.
I think if you rinsed it immediately, you'd be alright.
Okay.
Rula says it's not that bad, you can eat rice a day after, no problem, don't worry about it. Resting Bone says, wait, it's not good to reheat rice? In what way? I think what I heard was that rice in particular is very prone to having bacteria fester on it when it's at room temperature. And that reheating it can bring out harmful chemicals or something. I mean, I'm mostly probably talking out of my butt, but it's like one of those old wives' tales that you're told to warn you about stuff. It's like, I've always been told, like, don't reheat rice. You can't reheat rice. Can you make rice pudding in it? I don't know, probably. I think you can make all kinds of things in it, right?
Yeah. You can steam stuff in it as well, India.
Pretty awesome. Corso Carmadillo says, if that's the case, I've been poisoning myself for years, lol. Well, I mean, if you've been eating it for years and it's been fine, then it's probably fine. Liberia says, fried rice works, just slice up your veggies and I'm gonna read this out because we might do this. Slice up your veggies and saute them in a bit of oil. Just before your veggies are cooked the way you like, add the rice. Keep tossing it until the veggies finish and your rice is cooked through. Add any spices like paprika or whatever when you add the rice. It's good served with a pot. I don't know if that's meant to be like a pot. of soy sauce. Boobs has also always been told not to reheat rice. I guess it's a thing that like half of us have been told not to do, and then the other half have just been like, "What are you talking about? I haven't eaten reheated rice my entire life."
Possible, quite possible.
Ula says, "Just eat it and shut up." Quote from an old man. Resting bones, best thing to do, just Google why you shouldn't reheat rice. Because I've probably given you incorrect details.
Okay, so this color doesn't work. Ain't
A quick
no
Google
good.
search tells you that no, it's not unsafe to reheat rice. Oh. I wonder if it's one of those things that is passed down from parents. And it's just perpetuated the consciousness, the public consciousness. And people just assume that's the case now.
I'm not sure. I'm sure someone's been like, "Oh, careful about reheating rice," but I don't know if it's like you can eat it cold the next day is fine.
Well, cold rice is all like hard and unyielding though.
The NHS website says uncooked rice can contain spores of Bacillus cereus, bacteria that can cause food poisoning. Spores can survive when rice is cooked. If rice is left standing at room temperature, the spores can grow into bacteria. Sounds like the shit that you're supposed to wash out of rice before you cook it.
I don't know. That's just starch.
It will smell if you heat it again and again.
Oh, like what?
Not bad, probably.
Oh no.
But I think that's why you have the keep warm setting, so it doesn't never cools to room temperature. You can't develop that.
So the bacteria thing is real, but if you cook it right, you're fine. I don't know. Like, I don't know what it means. Like, how you could cook it right to avoid the Like, the best thing I could think is that as soon as you have cooked your rice, you'd stick it in the fridge, so that you're not dealing with the room temperature thing. Because if the bacteria only like festers and grows at room temperature, then probably just sticking it in the fridge curtails that, and then it's like probably safer to reheat from that. Promo from Ben. Indy woke up. He tried to get out of bed but found that a sushi... I read the sushi line from Psycho and then inserted it into Ben's story, but found that her body had become one with the bed overnight. A nerve stretched out from her spine and entangled throughout the house. Ooh. Felt so many sensations. You could feel Doig walking across the floor downstairs as if he was stood on her back. When he touched the tap, she felt it on her fingertips. Felt the warmth of the sun on the back of the house. Then the drilling started. I mean, kind of loved that. I've become a house. It reminds me of the Mystery Flesh Pit. You guys know what that is?
What the fuck is the Mystery Flesh Pit?
Psycho says, why is sushi fine? Because it's not reheated, it's just cold rice. Cook it once and you shape it. I think it's the reheating. I think keeping something at room temperature and then warming it up again. Like, I think the bacteria develops at room temperature and then festers when it's heated up. I think that's probably the problem. So I think if you keep something chilled, then you're alright. You wonder what hot sushi tastes like? Got no clue. What's the Mystery Flesh Pit? You ask me, Doig.
Yes, what is that?
It's basically just a creepy story, but it's cool. Someone said, you know, what if people in America somewhere, I don't know exactly where, were mining down for oil, drilling down for oil in the mines, mining down the drill for oil? What if they were looking for oil, and instead they found something else, and that something else was a huge living organism spreading out for hundreds, if not thousands, of miles underneath the surface.
And I need to.
You know, and they excavated it and found that it was what they called a living cave.
Right.
Made of a fleshy substance.
Right.
That bleeds.
Oh, I don't like it.
So they declare it a national park to protect it and stop, like, interference from other people trying to come in and either destroy it or, take over to, just to study. They declare it a national park. They still bring scientists and such in to investigate it, but they just don't get it taken away. And they continue to drill and mine and try and investigate what this thing is, and they find that it stretches for a really long way.
Right.
They find that it goes on a real long way, and they also find when they go inside it that not only are there strange creatures in there that are like huge parasites that you would find inside a body, but there's like a nervous system, there's muscle tissue, there's organs.
Is this a big creature?
Mm-hmm. It's a mystery flesh pit.
Oh no.
So I start doing tours down there for people interested. And there's a lot of tourism brochures that come out about it. Advertising the adventure that is the mystery flesh pit that you can go into.
No.
Yeah, it's awful.
No.
But if you like spooky stories and creepypastas, and you think this sounds like fun and something you would enjoy hearing about, then there's a bunch of videos on it on YouTube. You can look it up.
Okay.
There we are. Non-existent Pumpkin says, the mystery flesh pit is fiction about a gigantic creature sleeping somewhere in the American Southwest. It can move. They have no idea how big it is, but they made a national park in its throat.
It sounds cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I just don't like the feel of like walking in a fleshy cave and then you stab it and it bleeds.
Yeah, no one does. That's everyone hates it.
Stop stabbing it.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it.
Yeah, they keep mining through bits of it. Sounds awful.
Oh, that.
Apparently they have a Hard Rock Cafe, though. Oh, is this a shadow colour that you're changing? Interesting. Why is Swift upside down? Where am I? Oh, there I am. I don't know. I'm just hanging out, Chilling. Feeling like a villain.
Is that for a cream color?
It's still a little desaturated for me. Like, you see the yellow on the back wall. Feels really nice and bright.
Right.
I'd love to just get like a paler version of that.
Paler version of. Okay.
Yeah. At the minute, it just looks a little desaturated.
Okay, one sec. Find the texture. Add a new.
Oh, non-existent pumpkin says tourists didn't walk in the flesh. They made buildings and junk. But they didn't secure the supports or use or properly maintain the designs they made to make the supports move properly with the creatures breathing. They didn't maintain parts eroded by spit, stuff like that. Oh, I thought they were just walking through. But they were just wandering through the caverns on foot. That would make it a little less gross, which I'm sure would make it more attractive to people wanting to actually go and explore it. I am descending upon Doig. I am coming. Here I go. Do we know what's happened to the park since its closure? Non-existent pumpkin. Can't think of what today's thumbnail should be. Any ideas? Maybe having Doig in front of this colour swatch thing. Looking powerful, like he's gone mad with power. Be a good thing.
Don't know.
What was that?
I don't know. I was looking powerful. Maybe. I need to fix my expressions.
Our expressions.
All right, so we go back in Blender. We're just doing some color swaps. Color. This.
Alright, I finished my tea.
Is that what you've been doing this entire time?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't listen.
Not laughing at you.
Listen, sometimes in the morning I need to just sit and drink a cup of tea. And that's what I do.
You did. And this one. To those who are asking what the pixelated thing is, it's just palettes for the objects in the world. Oh,
Yeah, it's just a palette.
hang on.
A single petal's giving you 5 push-ups.
I don't want them.
You got them.
Stop it. Also, I can announce that the project is on source control now.
Whoa!
It's on source control now. It's
Look,
on
you guys
its own
actually made a
Bitbucket.
difference. When you told him to do it, he went and actually did it. Good for you, Doig.
Thanks.
I'm proud of you. Oh no, I got 10 squats. Okay, I can do them. Have either of you heard of Chicory, A Colourful Tale? If so, would you play it? I've heard of it, yeah. I'd definitely play it. I'd probably, to be honest, I'd probably ask Doig if he wanted to play it. And I'd watch it. Because it's basically about colouring, as far as I know. So it's like a little RPG where you play as a character with a paintbrush. And colouring things in, I think, is kind of like the name of the game. And it's how you do things like defeat bosses and stuff. That's pretty rad. Fnac says, I really love your streams. They give me something to watch or listen to while I work. But streams started later than they did before. It's 2 a.m. for me right now. I can't helpfully watch live anymore without killing my sleep schedule, so I have to stick with the VODs for now. Oh, Fnac. I'm sorry about that.
In like a week, it should resolve a little bit. Like our clocks will change, and we'll also
be on
attempt
time,
to get up
hopefully.
earlier.
Yeah. So we will be. If we started today at 9, starting an hour and a half earlier. But that'll be 2.5 hours once our clocks go back. But also totally understand. And
Look.
I hope we see you every now and then. But sleep is important. What am I looking at? Is this your source control?
My source control. You want to know a funny thing?
Yeah.
See this initial commit?
Uh-huh.
I did this in December. I had source control almost. I just didn't add anything.
What, you had source control the whole time?
No, I didn't have it the whole time. I didn't have it properly set up or anything. I set up Bitbucket and everything months ago, and I just didn't use it.
Oh my gosh.
Let me see the bottom. Let me see the bottom of the window. So yeah, there's initial commit, and then there's an initial commit, which has like all of the things.
Yeah? And that was made yesterday, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel having it on source control? Do you feel better?
Yeah. I feel better.
Awesome.
And now you can see the uncommitted changes that I've done.
Night night, Fnac. Sleep well.
This is
Non-existent Pumpkin says Chicory. In terms of Chicory, it's not so much an RPG. It's more of a puzzle game. The bosses are an outlier and there's an option to skip them. A good mix of colouring and outright drawing. Now I've got to back up my work too.
By the way, I do NDA every time I have to like save things. Oh, I see what's wrong.
Bum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum bum. Oh, won't you save me from myself? To get up, that means leaving bed. You gotta do it.
So what do you think of that color then?
It is the most viable thing I own. I don't really have a place to back it up right now. I don't know if I really have the time to back it up.
Why is it backward?
It's what backwards now?
Shadow. Like here's the light. Why is this one shadowed in this one?
Mysteries. Doig uncovers the mysteries of his own creation.
Silly. It's very silly. Maybe it's fake. An effective though.
Pal, thanks for helping Pal go up.
So what do you think of that wall color?
Still feels saturated to me.
It's in the shadow.
Right, okay, it's in the shadow. How come the other wall isn't in the shadow?
This has got a different.
Use the same shade. Or not apply shadow shaders on.
Oh no, it doesn't have.
Oh, Juice Artistic Artist says, was there an early young days of art where you used references like postures of things? Juice Artistic Otter, we still use those today. You never stop using them. They're essential for doing good work.
Yeah, use reference.
But yeah, I always use references. Not always postures, but frequently objects, perspectives. And frequently I'll, take my own reference of stuff. Yeah, reference is a super helpful tool.
So you want this wall to be the same color as this wall?
No, but I would like it to have the same kind of saturation. This is the kind of thing where it's best to like take it into Photoshop and mock up what you want, and then try and match that.
Okay, you do that because you have what you have in mind.
I'm sorry, I can't do that right now. I'm trying to help by giving you feedback, but I can stop if it's not helpful because I don't have time to back up in Photoshop right now.
Okay.
Draconite Zero, I think probably it comes from some misunderstanding of people who don't do art about what's copying and what's not copying. But yeah, it's rough. I mean, not using reference implies that you know instinctively or in your head already how to draw every single thing you could possibly ever want to draw. Which I don't think anyone would ever know, even if you lived for 1,000 years. You know? Sometimes you need to remind yourself what a bicycle looks like. And also, yeah, especially with animation, as well as drawing, but especially with animation, observing how real people react to things, or doing performances yourself for reference, will really help you to get those subtle nuances that you might not know that you're doing from the inside. Like, you can feel what you think your face is doing when you're reacting to something and take that feeling forward. But there'll be little things that your face is doing that you're not conscious of when you're reacting to something that you want to bring into your animation for realism, to make it feel convincing and believable to the audience, to add that little bit of magic to it that makes it feel like the character really is processing and reacting to what's happening to them.
I turned the light, and now it has more light on the back wall.
Oh, yeah, that's much better. You now make it lighter, back wall?
Yes.
Nice. Desaturation doesn't bother me. That's sharp. I think there's definitely a thing with artists where it feels like the less help you need, the stronger you must be as an artist. That's not true, but I think that's how some people feel. You know, it's definitely how I feel sometimes. Like, sometimes I have a little bit where I refuse to get a reference. I have a little bit of pride where I'm like, I can do this. I should be able to figure this out by myself. And it's like, what are you proving by doing that? You're taking 3 hours longer to do the thing. Just look at a bicycle, for goodness sake. Just look at a bicycle and then you'll know how to draw it better next time.
A better skill is learning how to mix and match references together. To to come up with something and to try and come up with something new in a vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes. I don't use reference until I need to flip my image and then I regret everything. Oh, Lawrence. I think people equate reference but until they realize what reference is to tracing / copying. And it's very using reference is not that.
What do they think about like people like Van Gogh and Monet and Picasso and stuff then, when it's like they are looking at objects while they're drawing or they're painting portraits?
Well, I think
like,
that's
are they not real artists because they're looking at reference? I mean, these people are considered the masters of the craft, and yet and I guess it's different when they do it. I don't know. You know, any gallery you go into and look at, every single painting in it pretty much is like, unless it's abstract boxes and colours overlapping.
Even then,
yeah,
those are referenced.
Like, everything in the gallery is like, well, we painted this from this pose of this person and this place. So yeah, I'm not sure where the notion has come from that referencing is somehow something that pros don't do, when the very masters that we look up to as being the ones who, you know, were the most competent at the craft, explicitly used reference. The Bray says, pretty sure they're Ninja Turtles, not artists. Bro, I'm pretty sure they're Ninja Turtles. Yeah, they didn't, yeah, a lot of them didn't really do anything but reference paintings and drawings. A lot of them, like, spent their entire careers learning how to paint portraits or paint scenes using models as reference. My favorite Ninja Turtle is Pablo. Love Pablo Picasso. Great Ninja Turtle.
Pablo.
Yeah. Like, the thing is, every time you use reference, it teaches you, or it should teach you, like, how to look at and approach that form again next time. That's how you build up your mental library of stuff. And that's how you get to the point where you can draw that kind of stuff without necessarily needing a reference. It's because you're like, oh, I know how an elbow goes. I've drawn 30 elbows at this point by looking at people's elbows.
But your visual library is built up of reference.
Mm-hmm.
I guess maybe that's what they're talking about then. And you've got a stronger visual library.
Huh? But to get there, you need to first look at real life.
I think you potentially you're in.
You're in.
You're talking about using reference, but then you're also talking about having a visual library, and they're asking about, like, when did you get to the point? I think their question is really, when did you get to the point where you have a visual library you can depend on in your head?
Well, I have a visual library for certain things, but not for other things. Like, at this point...
So you're saying it's more of a mix. Sometimes
yeah.
You'll use reference for things you don't have a visual library for, but it's all reference.
Like, in terms of characters and posing, I'm pretty down with just posing things now. You know, but I still don't know all the anatomy of people, and I will still look at reference occasionally to push my posing, because it won't feel right.
This is feeling better.
Yeah.
Now when people sit on the couch here, they're going to be in the sunlight. Wait, save. And then, look. Change some things.
Oh, so you're gonna push it?
I'm gonna push it.
Wow.
I'm gonna push it.
I'm gonna push it. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Where's the little box thing on it? Oh. There should be a little box at the bottom that lets me say what it is. Maybe I have to hit commit first. Yes. Yeah, now I've got it now. The room and palette. Yay! Commit. Oh shit. Oh yeah. And now I could revert and bring all the shitty colors back, but I'm not gonna.
Draco Zero says my visual library is like 90% circles and 10% like half faces.
I got source control. I got source control.
That's a good comparison, Star Spikes. Star Spike says, are musicians expected to start composing in completely new songs the first time they pick up an instrument? No. You learn to play songs that already exist to learn.
Look how broken this shit is. 1 second, 1 second. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Lately I've been losing sleep. Lately I've been
I forgot to call it Chaos Control. Shit.
Chaos Control!
It's called Project Animata.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Someone should do a source control called Chaos Control though. Lately I've been losing sleep.
Wow, look at all those forward lit shaders that has to build. It took it 11 minutes this morning, but now it's just like honestly, a lot of those shaders are just like examples from something that I bought. Here we are. Well, it's brighter, but I don't know if I like this. So I think still more tweaking to go.
Yeah, more tweaking to go.
I do like it better than it did than it just was.
Yeah.
And now you can sit in the sunlight when you're on the couch, which is I think the best part. Or you can sit in the dark side.
The dark side.
I see no to this floor color in your opinion. You mean you say no? You don't like this floor color?
What floor color do you think we should have?
Needs a rug. What kind of rug? This isn't Kurzik blue though.
Beautiful. Look at that. The great thumbnail.
I love palettes.
I love lamp.
Yeah, it's feeling a little bit sterile. I think that's what's I think that's what's the. We could make a glim rug.
A glim rug.
I thought they meant like the book cover, but I think they mean like an actual like glim creature rug.
A rug that looks like the glim, just like you're standing on the glim.
I think it looks nicer on my Wacom than it does on my other screen. A little bit warmer.
I mean, what kind of floor do you want? Do you want like what kind of carpet would you like? Da, 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 da. I don't know if you can even hear me.
I'm thinking what kind of carpet I would like. The whole thing in my head is carpet. Like, part is carpet, part is gonna. Maybe we need like a nice wood grain.
That'd be nice. Or at least have little planks or something would be nice.
Yeah. Get some of that production ValUwU.
Production ValUwU.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why do you hate that? I think it's really cute and funny.
You think it's really cute and funny?
Yeah.
You're cute and funny.
Okay, get some of that production value then.
ValUwU.
ValUwU. It's way more fun to say than value.
I've just never heard you say uwu before.
Uwu.
Yo, Doodle Cult, how's it going? What is up?
Oh, strong light. Strong light.
Back in the studio. What's it like to be back in the studio? Is it good feeling or is it scary feeling? How are you all doing? I have some California friends who are also going back to studio soon, and the feelings about it are definitely mixed. It's nice, can be scary, but still nice. Sitting next to the best bean! Aww! That's so sweet! Who you sit next to? Sitting next to Kimmy! Hi, Kimmy!
Yeah, Kimmy.
Hey, Kimmy! Say hello from us. Hope that work is going super well! I know you've only just started, but still. Hope you guys have a good day. They're just logging in now. Yeah! Kimmy! It must be nice, because I I think one of the things that people really, really miss from the studio space is just like being able to hang out with pals during lunch, being able to chat about things just minute to minute. It's all very well and good having like an online chat that you can all hop into, but it's not the same as being able to just like see what people are working on and catch them in the corridors and stuff. There's not loads of people in yet, slowly coming back, so it ain't packed. They're kind of easing you into it. Kimmy! Hey, Kimmy! Yo! How's it going?
It's kind of funny getting the cartoon salooners in here.
How are you doing? Hope that everything's going good with you. We miss you guys. Oh.
How's this looking?
Oh, it's looking nice. Yeah, it's feeling better than it was, sure.
You still not like the carpet color, Kurzik?
Do you still not like the carpet color, Kurzik?
What?
Yeah, you just got back to the studio. It's awesome. One of the downsides to working with, people in America is just that I wish I could see them. Like, I wish I could hang out with them.
Yeah, they're all like, oh, we're going to go out for lunch. And you're like, I can go out for lunch by myself.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that hasn't happened too much because pandemic. But
yeah.
I'm
It's going to start
definitely,
happening more and more now, though.
It is going to start happening more and more now. I'm going to be so sad. Did you guys get to have a break between projects, by the way? To Doodle and Kimmy. Doodle. You need to make some granny neighbour friends and go for lunch with them. We've already met our next door neighbour, and he seems really nice, so maybe we'll go and have some tea with him sometime. Yeah, Kimmy, it's cool so far. Everything is still in boxes. But we have yet to unpack everything. We'll have to visit again to get to hang out with everyone at a point when visiting is more possible.
Do you feel the pandemic has made it easier or more difficult to get animation gigs working remotely now?
Easier.
I think more people were doing remote productions over the course of the pandemic, so I would think easier.
Yeah. My gut says easier.
But at the same time, probably there was more. I think there was more animated productions happening because live action was turning to animation, and animation was the only way for companies to make money. Not the only way, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to remotely work on an animated thing than it is to work on a live action thing remotely.
Yeah, there's just a lot of factors. Like, for example, just because a studio can no longer function as an actual workplace doesn't mean that they're going to get new people in to work. Like, what they'll probably do is get their current employees and ask them to work from home instead. So even though the studio switched to being a place which accepts remote work, they're probably still going to want the same roster of people who just continue on. So it doesn't necessarily mean any opportunities will become available. It just means that the studio will switch how they operate. But I do think that everyone being kind of stuck inside has made a lot of animation studios that weren't open to it before more open to remote work. And with being more open to remote work means being more open to people from different places that aren't near you coming in and working with you. Because if you're like, must be able to work remotely, but also must be in the LA area, it doesn't really make as much sense to have both. Pooh-Bah, good morning! You caught us just as we're probably about to head off ski. In a couple of minutes. But it's good to see you. How you doing? That sad winky face. The sad winky face is my favourite reaction of all time. Because you never quite know what people mean by it.
Just wink.
Yeah, it's the most unknowable of emojis.
Okay, so that's that color. Where are you?
Yeah, Doodle, I'm glad it worked out too. I'm lucky in that regard, because I think I was working with an LA studio anyway. It was like, what does it matter then whether I'm in Ireland or England?
What do you mean?
Hmm?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it's not like I was remotely working from Irish studio and then moved over to England. Like, that might be more of a problem. But because I was already working with people in the US, whether I was in Ireland or England, it didn't really affect
I get it now.
them at all. The only thing it affected was the fact that I needed to take off a day or two to do the move. You know?
Yeah, I get you.
Oh, Draconite Zero says international workers are covered by different laws and standards than American, which is making some managers a bit spooked. I guess that makes sense. I think people are more used to that in the animation industry. Just because people tend to move around a lot. So it's something that a lot of companies have kind of encountered before. But I can see that definitely spooking people who haven't had to deal with that before. The Bray says, I just realised, did the move mean you missed out on the double bank holiday for St. Patrick's Day?
Nope.
Well, I did. But Mike is working with an Irish company at the moment, so they observed the holiday, which meant that Mike got to take some time off, which was super nice for him.
Yeah. It was especially welcomed because it spent the last couple of weeks stressed and moving and everything, so I just did. And he was like, what are you gonna do? And I was like, I don't know. Nothing. And I did it.
Successfully completed his task.
I did it.
Ooh. Cosmic Commodore says Artujo combined Purim and St. Paddy's into a dressed up drink. That's amazing. Heck yeah. One of the people that I'm working with did that too, because she has Irish heritage but is Jewish, so she kind of combined the two.
The gears are no longer shining so
Ooh.
good. Save. And then wait. I just realized.
Yeah?
I moved the light, didn't I?
Oh, so we're in the shadow now.
You're in the shadow over here, yeah.
Oh no. Shadow bird.
Shh. Shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh no, we ruined our shadow. Oh, you're in the shadow. You're in the shadow.
You're in the shadow. Did you guys finish a spoiler barrel? I don't think Mike did. No.
Oh, I forgot I was working on
He
that.
forgot that it existed.
I started tweaking the colors, and I made the source control, and I needed to fix the colors back to the look how gorgeous they are now. Oh, morning light.
Lovely.
Except I fucked up the shadows.
Fucked up the shadows.
Fucked up the shadows.
Sent her to the shadow realm.
What's casting? Casting this oh, beautiful. This shadow's beautiful. Look at the blueness of the shadow.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
But what is this? No, because this shadow caster is off. Is it this? Nope. Casting shadow.
What, the building?
No, there's something. There's something hidden over here.
Bakari Mia won the raid poll. Hey! That's awesome. 11 Knight says, Doig is my spirit animal. Currently having to deal with configuration management while trying to secure a different system, and there's a deployment script I'm supposed to be finishing.
Do it.
Will there be a raid message? Adventure.
There's some. I think I made a big cube. Aster?
I'm happy that doing these shadows is revealing to you all the stuff that you have that you didn't know you had.
It feels like there's a big cube, right? This shadow is just a big cube. Here.
Some Pumpkin says, don't say that. Spirit animal is a Native American thing. It's like sacred and junk. Just the way you said sacred and junk. Yeah, that's true. I heard that people are trying to gravitate away from saying spirit animal as like a pop culture thing. Because it has its roots in, you know, something which is actually meaningful to a people. So it's good to know.
So, like, to non-trivialize it.
Yeah, essentially, to not make it something that's kind of a big joke.
Okay.
No worries, Benevolent Knight. Like, we're all learning this stuff together as we go. It's good to know, and it's good to be reminded of.
I mean, like...
People tried to replace it with Patronus. Yeah, that's so tied to Harry Potter. That's so tied to Harry Potter.
Here's the thing.
Just call it your inner being.
Here's the thing, though. Like...
My Jesus animal!
By using it in this context, it's kind of like culturally accepting and being accepting of the concept of spirit animal. And what you're asking is like, stop using it, which is then a rejection.
Well, Doig, I think the thing is that it's for the people like for whom this is significant to tell people how they would be comfortable with them using it, not for us to be like, well, you should be comfortable with us using it this way because we think. You know, that's all.
The idea is to stop using it in ignorance. Right, okay.
Don't look back in anger. Yeah, Inkapink says natives say no. But it would be respectful to accept it.
Oh, okay.
Nevertheless says we're both a bit right. Just a usual day then. You can't find your cube still.
Shadows. Yeah.
hidden cube.
Hidden cube. You're right.
Distinct persona. Doig is my persona.
Maybe it would just be a cube. Cube.
But I agree. I like the being nice approach. It's my favorite. My big favorite. Drift compatible is a good replacement. Drift compatible? What does that mean? What does that mean? Am I drift compatible? Pacific Rim thing. I love Pacific Rim. You think I would know what this is? It means you could pilot a mech with them. Oh, that's rad. I kind of love that. I kind of love that. There you are. X is by Animata. Yeah. That's a good one. I came up with the name Animatas. Must be pretty cool. I like drift compatible. I like to think Doig and I would be drift compatible, but I think the robot would just be fighting with itself.
Don't know where the cube is.
It's
Ah!
Is it possible that it's underneath?
How would it cast a shadow then?
I know. Weird 3D stuff. Sail?
Not the sails. Cast shadow.
Is it the...
I don't
Is it the...
Now everything's in shadow.
Is it the island from all the way over there?
Not the island. It's a big cube.
Then we have to go. We're gonna raid Picori Mio and we figure this out off stream.
Yeah.
Because I also really need to go and pee. My bladder's about to explode.
Joining everyone, we gotta go.
Yeah, we got to go. We're gonna send you to Picori Mio. Who's lovely. You guys will have a great time.
Are you sure you aren't the cube? As in the camera objects? No, it's not. There's a big cube. It's pink.
To the Shadow Realm! Wow, it's
We're
Doigio.
in the shadows now.
Doigio, I love it. I'm in the
Doigio.
light. Yeah, like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
gotcha. Alright, bye.
Oh, okay. May the rest
Have your day
be filled
with
adventure.
adventure. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.
Best of luck on everything today, guys. Hope you have a great day.